Okay, so yeah, you have a parallelogram. You could even say kite. I should say kite, but I didn't. It's a rhombus, all right? So a rhombus is really just a parallelogram. A kite fell in love, they made a rhombus. This is the definition of it. Then it has four congruent sides. All right. And then just to emphasize, all facts about these are still true. I'll put like a little asterisk because like with a kite, you remember it could go concave or convex. A rhombus, this is the quote-unquote diamond that you guys think is a shape. It's not a diamond. If I can draw it, let me make it perfect, or as perfect as I want. All right, it's just all four sides are congruent. Made these shapes kind of small for some reason. Let me make them bigger. All right. And then I'll start throwing in some like, ooh, oh my gosh. Looks like not only are they congruent, but it looks like opposite sides are parallel. Wow. Whoa. Neat. Cool. Amazing. All right, so going back to the rhombus. Let's see how good of a picture this is. Call this math. Okay, so I can say opposite angles are congruent. Okay, so like angle M plus angle A equals 180. Measure of angle M, I should put measure, but I didn't, oops, is congruent to angle T. I'm gonna put dot, 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 because there's more combinations we could go through. And that's a side effect of the parallel lines. All right, and then we're gonna go a little berserk with the diagonals. All right. The diagonals, just like in the kite, they perpendicular bisect each other. Cool. That's about it. And then a non-example would just be, again, I guess you could draw a kite. That's a non-example. And then we have the square. If a rectangle or rhombus is a square, ooh, so that's what I should have wrote last time. Again, those two shapes fell in love, made a square. Then it has four right angles, four congruent sides. So really, there's not too much we can draw for this. Just gonna have four right angles, four congruent sides. And this is actually what you call a regular polygon. All right. Just realize it doesn't have to lay flat, it can be tilted. All right, a regular polygon is when the sides and angles are all congruent. All right, I guess I could even paste that again. Make make that a little bit bigger. Diagonals are congruent and perpendicular bisectors. Again, in construction, they're making square rooms or square buildings, whatever the case may be. They would actually lay out the diagonals to ensure that, one, the diagonals are congruent, two, that they bisect each other, and three, that they're perpendicular, to ensure that they actually made a square building and not a rhombus building. A non-example right here would be a smiley face. This is obviously not a square. Alright, so a square is just